Hello, everyone, and happy Holy Week. Today is Holy Wednesday, and we're very happy to have you join us. And our topic for today is how to have a safe and healthy Holy Week. Para po hindi ko kayo magka-COVID ngayong Holy Week, diretsahan na lang po. Ano? So, my name is Dra Anna York Bondoc. I am a pulmonary specialist. I am a critical care specialist also. I'm a psychologist and a mom and the wife of a mayor. So today po, pag-usapan po natin, it's a very critical time ngayon. Punong-puno na po ang mga ospital natin. And let's talk about how you will celebrate Holy Week ngayong taong 2021. So please write your questions below. You are welcome to ask them. And kami po rin will also welcome any questions. Please follow us on YouTube. We are trying to find 1,000 subscribers. So ilagay lang po yung mga tanong sa baba regards to COVID or non-COVID. We're very willing to ask. And actually, during this time po, ang balita po talaga, punong-puno yung mga ospital. So if you do want a libreng konsulta, I'm here. Okay? So let's start na po. And our topic today is how to have a safe Holy Week. So, Semana Santa na po for the second time and we are again on lockdown because of our rising cases po in the NCR Plus and seeding po ng mga cases kasi syempre lumalabas po yung mga tiga NCR and even our provinces, our major cities are now getting overwhelmed po. The province of sa Cabanatuan po, Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija, yung percentage rise po doon, incredible. Bulacan, percentage rise, incredible. NCR Plus, grabe rin po. So it's not only Metro Manila now, but the other major cities and urban areas po sa Pilipinas are being overwhelmed by COVID. So a lot of it will depend po what will happen next week, kung ma-extend po yung ECQ. A lot of it depends po on our personal and group behavior ngayong Semana Santa. So, if you're in NCR Plus, this applies to you. And if you're not in NCR Plus and you feel na pwede kayong gumala-gala kasi mababa naman po yung rate sa probinsya nyo, this also applies to you, okay? So, let's go. Well, number one, family get-togethers. Okay, Holy Week po is the time na talaga pong nag-get together ang mga pamilya, nag-i-stop po talaga halos lahat ng trabaho sa Metro Manila, and people traditionally go home to the provinces to celebrate po Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Black Saturday, and Easter Sunday po with their relatives in the province. Okay, yes or no? Getting together. I'm sorry, the answer is a big no. Okay, big no po talaga yon. Because especially po if there are some persons na galing po ng Metro Manila, laganap po talaga ang mga positive doon. A lot of them po are asymptomatic, meaning they don't know that they have COVID. They have been exposed before the ECQ. Remember, the ECQ was Monday. Okay? Kung makikita po kayo ngayon, kung na-expose po yung kamag-anakan nyo ng Sunday, umuwi po from Metro Manila, today is Wednesday, ang simptomas po ng taong yun, ilalabas pa lang ho sa Thursday. So, baka ho na-expose kayo sa kamag-anakan nyo. And your family reunion is not going to help matters. In fact, it's going to spread COVID. So, my answer, getting together, big no. Okay? Big no. I'm not getting together with anyone. I'm staying in my house. Ako po yun. Okay? Second, traveling. Should you travel? Again, my answer, big no. Okay. If you're traveling from Metro Manila to the provinces, and nakalabas na po kayo before the ECQ, well, I would advise you to stay in your house and not meet other persons kasi hindi po natin alam kung ano po yung dalan nyo. If you are planning to travel, after the ECQ, mahirapan po kayo. Though, you will have to explain po what you're trying to do outside of Metro Manila and marami pong tanungan pa po yun. So if you're staying there in Metro Manila, please do not travel. If you are in the province, planning to travel to the beach, planning to go elsewhere, tawagin mo na akong masungit, I'm not going. Especially po, kung meron pa po, like two families are gonna get together, oh my God, I don't like that. And sa akin po, even if you're in the same province na mababa po, may risk pa rin ho eh. So, I personally cannot suggest that to you, and I cannot po advise you to meet up with other families. What is my family doing? Yung anak ko po, grinound ko sa bahay. Dati po, naglalaro na po siya kasama ng kanyang pinsan who is in the same town. And please note, 4 lang po ang positive active cases po dito sa amin. Nevertheless, I'm not allowing my kid out kasi di mo naman alam na kumakatok yung anak mo, yung pala ayaw na nilang makita. So please be sensitive to the needs. Baka nahiya lang mo sila sa'yo, ayaw nilang sabihin. Okay? But during this time po, pamilya ho muna tayo. Our get-togethers should be on Zoom. FYI, I'm having a family reunion on Black Saturday. Normally po, that's almost 180 kasi I hosted the Jurado Aliwalas family reunion with my brother and my cousin Dr. Norman San Agustin po. 3 years ago, 150 persons po yun. Actually, 180 yung dumating. Pero ngayon po, last year, it was canceled. And then this year, nag-suggest na po sila na online na lang po. So we're having a Zoom Jurado Aliwalas family reunion. The Aliwalas clan po is from Arayat. So yung tatay ko po, yung nanay ng tatay ko is actually from Arayat. Okay? And yung mga tita ko may bahay pa po dun sa Kabayanan. And those who know my uncle, si Father Aliwalas, he was buried po there in Arayat. Actually, dun ho ako nakapunta ng Arayat during that time. So, our family reunion is going to be held in Zoom. Okay? So, just to let you know na ganun na po ngayon. If you are planning to go to the beach, I can't even tell you to go. Ako talagang nawalan ako ng gana with this 10,000 eh. You know, I was really already medyo excited to do things. Now I'm just like depressed and I can't even go to the beach. Sorry talagang, I can advise you, the answer is no. Okay? Again, how to greet relatives. If somehow some relatives went to your place, okay? Question, Reina, ikaw, Kat, if you see your lola, are you gonna make mano?
Hindi po. Magbe-bless po ako pero yung parang hagisan lang ng bless, ganon. Parang
Parang
as
ganun lang,
opo.
parang hanging
Pero hindi
bless,
po
parang air
ako.
kissing, ganon. Air
Yes.
blessing, ganon.
Yeah, kasi
Ganon.
hindi po, minsan po kasi sumasakit po yung loob ng mga matatanda pag hindi po kayo magbe-bless eh. Kaya yun,
Matutuwa
hagisan lang
kaya sila
ng
kung
bless.
sinabi mong umubo ka muna tapos mag-bless.
Hindi po
Baka
sigurado.
tumalon sila.
Opo.
At matutuwa
Ayun.
ba sila pag na-COVID sila from your bless?
Yeah, hindi.
Oh,
Kaya yun,
yun
hagisan
lang,
lang.
okay? So, yeah, maybe you can just like air bless, parang ganon.
Yeah,
I don't
opo.
know, or make like that. But basically, eto lang tama rin naman si Ma'am Kat. If sometimes there are sensitive na matatanda. And they might even get angry. So, arte naman ng mga to when you tell them about COVID. But you know what? It's for their own good. I hate to tell this. And so ito naman if you are a senior citizen, if you are an older person, please educate yourself din. Kasi nakakahiya ho na yung mga bata pa mag-e-educate sa iyo. Dapat ikaw ang mag-educate sa kanila. Mga bata, bless na lang, 'di ba? So it's really better coming from the older person. Though sometimes some lolos and lolas are really not aware. But if you were an older person, or if you're the parent, if your parent is the older person, let's say you're the kuya in the family, and some people insist to go to your house, well, umupo ka dun sa tabi ng nanay mo, pigilan mo yung mga taong mag-bless, okay? Sabihin mo, okay na, God bless, God bless. Para yung nanay mo, hindi na ho siya, like, especially if she's, much older, not so much aware, ganon, ikaw na yung pumigil. So tama po si Ma'am Kat. If you're the younger person, just make like air blessings, ganon. If you're the older person naman, ikaw na po ang pumigil sa mga bata to bless you. Because remember, it's for your safety. Okay, again, if you don't bless, no, my God, no beso-beso. Okay? And ako personally sinasabi, I hate this fist bumping. I really don't like that unless I'm gonna alcohol your fist. So, siguro gano na lang or just like hi is probably the best. Si Benji just gives a shy hi. Ganon. Okay, how to eat? Oh my gosh. Eat only with your family members, okay? Eat only with your immediate family members. Kung talagang may magpipilit sa inyong mag-reunion at hindi nyo po talaga makayanang humindi, ano kaya mag-donate na lang kayo ng food and not go? How about eating far away? Mahirap din eh. I mean, if you're just gonna feel bad, don't go na lang. Yun na lang ang sasabihin ko. If you're gonna feel bad, don't go na lang. Or if you feel like mapapaaway kayo, kasi iba po yung values ng kapatid nyo sa inyo, iba po yung values ng mga nephews nyo sa inyo, don't go na lang and pasabayan nyo na lang for the next year. How to eat properly with people who are not in your household? Again, big no. I really can't suggest that during this time. No, okay? No. If for example, you tell me, Doktora Lo, ano naman yung neighbor, yung province namin, and then kami lang ho, we live in an isla, okay? And there are no boats coming in and out for the last 10 days. That's the only time I could suggest that. If you are gonna try this, outdoors, plenty of electric fan, and pwede bang wag na lang sabay kumain. Okay, let the others eat first and then you eat last. Pero again, kung kaya nyo po, please try to avoid eating. Okay? And lastly, ito, merong mga tao who rely on, hindi na-test naman kami, naririnig ko to sa wedding industry. Na-test po kami, we are negative. So we can eat. No, 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 no. There are many limits of testing and kahit na ibansag mo pa sa akin yung PCR test mo straight there to my face na negative, I'm still not gonna eat with you. So please realize that even if people are tested, and I hear this a lot in the wedding industry, I'm sorry, I am still going to wear my mask and I still do not want to eat with people who are not from my household. So, yun po yun. That's what I could suggest, no? For Holy Week, my suggestion to you, stay at home, attend masses and church activities po at home. Masakit man sabihin, I think the Lord will understand your panata and tell you to stay home, okay? Please, no singing. I really, kinikilabutan ako sa singing. In the church, I hope that the priest, marami ng paring namatay, including Father Oscar Cruz, who I actually admire. So please, no singing, no karaoke, no getting together. The best that I can suggest po for everyone during, naka-surge po tayo ngayon. This is a surge. This is not a normal time. Is to stay home and Zoom with your relatives and call all of them po ngayong Holy Week. So if we follow that, I hope that we can have a safe and healthy Holy Week. Sa mga nagtatanong po, have we seen the worst? No. Kasi the ECQ happened on Monday. Yung exposure nung Friday, kailan yun? So, sorry, exposure po ng Sunday. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, sa Good Friday pa lang hubuhin yung mga yon. And then on Saturday, magtitiis pa ho yun sa lagnat. So, finally, on Easter Sunday, doon na ho magpapatest. Boom! Doon po yung positive. So, hindi po talaga bababa pa po yung ating numbers. Expect them to stay high, but expect them, and I pray ho na bababa po sila next week as we start to see po the effects of the ECQ and the lockdown. So sa inyo po, for everyone who's celebrating Holy Week, I'm so sorry to be the world's most masungit doctor. Kaya lang, sa totoo lang po, it's really much safer. And sa inyo po, for those who have other illnesses, mahirap po talaga magkasakit ngayon, the ERs are full. Okay? So to everyone, please stay home. Kung lalabas po kayo, please wear a mask. Please wear a face shield. Please socially distance. And never, 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 ever eat together. Yun lang po. Okay? So salamat po. So we're welcoming questions. I'm supposed to send a few questions po. So Ms. Rains, bumati ka muna while I'll be sending you questions.
Sige lang po. From Ms. Remy Reyes. Hello, Doctor. Avid fan here in QC.
Sir.
Okay. Miss Kat, paki-flash mo muna kaya yung ating YouTube na link on our live. And we would just like to remind everybody na um, please like and share and subscribe sa YouTube channel namin. So, tulungan niyo po kami maka-reach ng 1,000 and 4,000 views, public views. And okay, next po, Miss Kat. Miss Rose Fusingan, hi Doktora, good afternoon. Always watching from Las Piñas City.
Ma'am Rose, I'm sorry to look down. I'm just I'm just sending the questions po na na-receive ko po.
From Miss Aloha Big Bear Hug, hello po Doktora.
Hi ma'am, ang cute ng pangalan ni ma'am.
From Katrien Grace Solis, shout out Doc Anna watching from Riyadh, Saudi.
Hi ma'am, kumusta po ang Riyadh?
From Miss Barbie Taruk Olap, gandang hapon po Doktora.
Ma'am Barbie, how are you? Opo. I think I see a few questions. Ayan po.
From Miss Josephine Laruscain, thanks Doktora for your advices and very clear explanations. I agree with you Doktora. God bless.
Thanks, Ma'am Josephine. Alam mo, kung minsan natataraya na rin ako sa sarili ko eh. Pero, you know, the thought lang of 10,000 a day, you know, of those 10,000, talagang malungkot po talaga. 200 will die. And tama ba ako? That 2,000 will be, will be hospitalized. So, it's not a joke. Ito pa. If you are mild COVID, stay na lang in your house kasi mas grabe pa ho yung sitwasyon sa ospital. Kung mild po kayo at kaya nyo naman po sa bahay, stay na lang in your house.
Doc, may dagdag lang.
What to do. Oo, I'll tell you what to do.
Napapansin mo ba ang newsfeed mo, Doktora? Parang everyday na lang may news of, may nagpapalit ng black profile picture. Or
oh my God.
profile picture with a candle. Ibig sabihin, somebody they love.
May namatayan na. Oo.
So, ngayon, grabe. Everyday yan when you wake up. So, ako pag yes, ang newsfeed. Sino po dito ang may ganong newsfeed ngayon? Kaliwat kanan ng ang news in regards to mga nag-pass away or nag-expire na mga loved ones natin. Okay, Miss Kat. From Mr. Rolando Bondoc, thank you very much, Doktora, for your advice and guidance. Mabuhay kayo.
Thank you, sir. Actually, kapangalan si sir ng aking pinsan, Mr. Rolando Lani Bondoc.
From one of our viewers, Doktora, church activities po, I'm heartbroken not to go. May panata po ako.
Well, kwento ko na lang po yung Holy Week talaga, no? Kami po talaga on Holy Week, on Holy Thursday, merong reunion po talaga sa San Luis. And this is a family reunion which my mom and dad used to attend. So ito po was hosted by the lolo po of my husband. And we used to go to the house of my husband even before we were married. So talagang yan parang panata na rin eh. So we're not going there anymore. Wala na po talaga. So si brother ko used to go there, but ngayon wala na talaga. It's not gonna be held this year. It wasn't held last year. Okay? And then secondly, marami rin hong question. Dapat bang magkaroon ng pabasa? Yes or no? Ay, ikaw, Kat, mahilig ka sa simbahan.
Hindi ko po alam pero may nabalitaan po ako parang sa mga sariling pamilya po nila nagpapabasa po ata sila.
That's actually really good.
Yes.
I like that thought, if you're not allowed, and ito lang kasi yung barangay ko, I come from Barangay San Gabriel, Macabebe, Pampanga. Just ko siguro mga 10 to 12 pabasas po on our street. And ever since I was a kid, I used to go there, bata pa ako. We used to go from pabasa to pabasa eating. Okay? And then I went to one of these pabasas, the corner po of San Isidro and San Gabriel, Macabebe, Pampanga. And that club is Red Falcons. You know, someone told me that the brother of my dad, who is now 80 plus or 70 plus, used to be a Red Falcon. So, ganun ho katagal yung tradisyon po ng pabasa sa amin. 80 to 70 years ago. When Kong Rimpi was a young person, he used to go from pabasa to pabasa with like mga 20 persons. And they were all, parang single at that time. So parang masaya, diba, that this group of guys will go to your pabasa, ganun-ganun, all these people were trying to feed them. And then we also know the schedule of the two pabasas with lechon. Kasi at the close of the pabasa, they're gonna feed you the lechon. So we try to go there every year. Oh, pero talagang I cannot really advise it talaga this year. I mean, magalit na sa akin lahat ng pare, pero talagang safety po talaga yung uunahin ko. And I really like what Miss Kat suggested na if you can't do a pabasa, a group pabasa, maybe you can do a home pabasa. O, diba? That's really a nice suggestion, Miss Kat. And that might be a good idea na home pabasa. But don't allow visitors, ha? Kayo lang ho sa
Opo.
group. Oo, that's good.
How about online Zoom pabasa, Doktora?
Yeah,
Online Zoom
meron.
pabasa, pwede rin. Meron ba, Miss Kat? Online Zoom
Yes,
pabasa?
yes po, meron po sa mga pages po ng mga Catholic Church po. May mga online pabasa po.
Oh, yung pala, mas lalong masaya. Yeah, I'm
Mas safe
I'm
pa.
highly in favor of the online Zoom pabasa. And eto lang if you feel na masyadong toxic na rin yung mga, 'di ba kung minsan rin na nakaka-toxic na parang ang dami nag-aaway sa social media. This Holy Week might be a good time to detox, to focus on your family, to focus on positive and uplifting news, and to stop all of this fighting muna hanggang matapos lang yung Holy Week. That might be a good suggestion. Yung detox ng social media might help everyone.
From Miss Ella Ritz Marie, hello po.
Naka-sunflower yung si Ella Ritz Marie like my earrings.
Oh, yeah, natin.
Watching from Miss Madelani Liwag, watching from Las Piñas.
Mama Del, how are you and kumusta sa Las Piñas?
From one of her viewers, hello Doktora, pwede po ba procession? Good Friday po kami.
Parang ako yun. Kasi, eto lang more kwentos na lang ng buhay namin. We have this parang santo na Santo Entierro. Okay? Parang yun yung binabasi Jesus sa krus, gano'n,
Yeah.
tapos kinakarga. So it's really very dramatic. And also parang very sad. Kasi yun yung moment na binabasa ni Mother Mary at saka po nung ibang disciples from the cross. So parang doon na nila natanggap na patay na talaga si Jesus. And every year, siguro since I was 3 years old or whatever, I have always attended the Good Friday of Macabebe, Pampanga. Parang I have only missed a few of them and siguro buntis ako noon or something like that. But as much as possible, I always try to attend this. Even though I now live here partially in San Luis because of my husband. So we always bring this Santo Entierro, okay? And ang kwento pa ng tatay ko, nung panahon daw niya, there was a generator under the carro or whatever. And then, nakalambitin sila doon as naughty kids. So that goes to show you how long na po talaga itong tradition na to. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I really can't suggest. And not only po yung sa San Gabriel, but all processions talagang, I don't know, I'm really heartbroken din kasi panata namin yun eh. So, I don't know. So, I really can't suggest it ngayon kung 10,000 talaga yung surge. Kasi pag may nangyari ho doon, baka konsyensya nyo po pa yun. So, yun lang ho talaga. Again, I hope there's a Zoom procession, I don't know. I personally am sad. And ano pa, kwento pa yung maganda sa Makabebe. We are the only ones po in the Philippines na mahilig kami sa live pabasa. Ano yung live? Aside from the live pabasa, it's actually not a live pabasa, but it's a live Stations of the Cross. Ay naku, Reyna, maganda. Pag wala ng ano, I'll invite you sa lugar namin, ikaw din, Cats. Kasi ano siya, parang ano na naka-post yung mga tao na ano na parang si Jesus Christ naka-post, si Veronica yung may faces, then si Mother Mary, ganun mga tao talaga yon. And then ano sila, cast of like siguro mga 50 to 60 yon. So naka-post sila doon, talagang live yon. It's really very dramatic and we do that every year, but talagang ano, alangan naman ay basta malungkot na lang. I don't know what to say. Basta it's not safe. I would just advise po talaga na for safety's sake, wag na lang po. Though a lot of priests might make hinanakit, pero in the end po, siguro, it's just for everyone's good. Okay?
Next question po. From Miss Vivian Raimundo Canaway. Hi po, Dr. Good PM po.
Hi, Vivian. How are you?
From one of our viewers. How about visita iglesia po?
Alam mo, theoretically, okay lang yan eh. Kasi, papasok ka naman sa church, wala ka namang guguluhin na tao, and you're not removing your mask. So, theoretically, pwede. Pero theoretically, ayoko pa rin. Diyos ko, lahat na lang binana, no? Siguro if you were really, talagang feel mo talagang kailangan, you might go to one church. Pero 'di ba, usually, kayo ba Reyna, sometimes competition pa to kung pinakamaraming church na napuntahan eh. Yung brother ko tsaka yung pamilya nung sister-in-law ko nag-church tour pa sila eh. Parang if it's really important to you, maybe one church. Pero wag niyo nang idaldalin yung buong neighborhood niyo. Kasi kung minsan 'di ba barkada pa 'yan, mga cousins going from church to church. I used to bring Benji, then I'll eat merienda in all the church. Sorry, may kasama merienda. Ah, mahirap pa rin eh.
From one of our viewers, maano po yung mga namamanata sa mga daan na nakikita po namin? Bawal na din po ba sila?
Mag-isa ba sila o marami sila? And are they beating themselves up while wearing a mask and a face shield or wala? Hirap.
My God, baka kita Doktora,
Siguro,
baka
talaga yung makikita natin may mako-crucify na naka-mask and face shield. And
Baka
what I could tell you, this is a time talaga of sacrifices for the world. Ang daming namamatay eh. So, talagang sometimes matinding prayers din ang kailangan. But I think the Lord will also understand naman kung hindi kayo gagawa ng ganon because of safety. And yung namamanata sa daan, kung mag-isa ka lang sa daan, then I guess it's okay. Kaya lang kung dalawa kayo, di ba usually marami sila carrying the cross, ganon. Pag marami na kayo, tapos may hinihingal na, tapos nagtatalsikan na rin yung dugo, laway at pawis, ayoko na.
Pero parang wala naman po ngayon kasi 'di ba parang lockdown po ata kaya
Yes, that's another thing. I don't know how we're gonna tell the PNP na lockdown. So no, you cannot travel carrying your cross. Mahirap, malungkot ha. And what I could say is, this is part of our childhood, part of our culture. It's what keep Filipinos strong. Kaya lang, again, traditions have to be broken during times of war, during times of extreme hardship, and during times po of ano talaga, yung extraordinary circumstances. I would say that the pandemic is a case of all of those three. Yun po yun. Even though they are traditions, even though we do them, we have to realize that we are in an emergency situation right now. At buhay po ng mga tao ang nakasalalay dito. Okay? Ikaw, Reyna.
Wala din ako masabi, Doktor. Ang
Ako din,
hirap. Mahirap,
Maliit pa lang ako ginagawa ko na 'to, eh. I'm really heartbroken to be very honest. Kaya lang,
yeah.
what if someone dies? Baka I'll be more heartbroken.
Yun ang masama, 'di ba? Um, wala eh. This is really, we are already on in the time na a lot has changed. And we have to accept it. We have, I am not saying naman na acceptance is ganon kabilis in a snap of a finger, no? For me, we have to learn how to accept and live by with our situation right now. Mahirap, di
Kasi
ba po?
talagang 'pag 4.5 million na yung walang trabaho, kung hindi pa yun emergency, I don't know what an emergency
Ay,
will
naku,
be.
doktora,
People are now
napakamahirap.
dying outside the tent in the hospital, eh, hindi na biro po yan.
Actually,
If you want to be the next person in the tent,
baka actually, doktora, nandoon na tayo sa onset ng, alam mo yun, yung looting. Kasi a lot of people now, kung matuloy pa ang hirap talaga ng sitwasyon.
yun. Malungkot, talagang malungkot. I'm just praying for everyone. And again, this pandemic is not gonna end from your behavior alone. Kaya lang, um, it has to be a combination of government action, personal action, and then again, willingness to be vaccinated. So sana this Holy Week mag-isip, let's have a retreat. Pag-isipan din natin yung ating responsibility towards ourselves, towards our family, and towards the Philippines as a whole kasi kung talagang hindi po tayo magpapabakuna, hindi po matatapos itong pandemic na to, and more people po will be harmed and will die. That could be you.
From Miss Aurora Redillas Ongkinko, Doctora, thanks for your straightforward advice. Everybody needs your advice on what to do in case of mild infection while at home on isolation.
Ma'am Aurora, I'll just repeat again. I know what to do if you're on home isolation. Number one po is monitor your fever. Monitor po yung BP nyo kung meron kayo. Tingnan nyo po kung nahihirapan po kayong huminga or if you just feel totally okay. Try to eat well, try to sleep well, try to keep positive. And then if things are getting worse, well then call your doctor and proceed to the ER. Kung hindi naman po at sa tingin nyo pong kaya nyo naman po sa bahay, you can just stay there kasi 80% naman will be mild eh. You can just stay there imbes na makipagsiksikan pa sa tent na hindi naman kailangan. Pero kung kailangan naman po, eh wala na ho tayong choice. We need to go to the hospital. And again, what to take when you're at home? Juices, vegetables, healthy foods. Kung gusto nyo uminom, a big study just came out on zinc and vitamins. Parang hindi helpful eh. Pero wala naman ding masama. So, take one multivitamin, that's more than okay. Taking a lot of vitamins is already not good. Yung iba pong sinasabi nila, eat balut if you like, eat malunggay, eat ampalaya, and try to stay positive. Ngayon, if you're not getting better, eh, yun na po yung calling the doctor. Okay?
From Miss Trina Bautista, hello, Doctora. Is COVID still transmitted through the droplets or is it airborne na?
Ma'am Trina, magandang tanong yan kasi lots of people are asking that ngayon. Like, especially with this COVID variants or mutations po ng original COVID. Ano ba, nag-iba ba yung attitude ng virus? Eto po, mama, what is the meaning of a droplet? Balikan natin yung basics. A droplet po is what shoots out of your mouth. Yung medyo mabigat. Okay? So it will shoot out po while you're talking, even worse when you're singing, talking forcefully, even just breathing lang po eh. And medyo malaki po yun. Most of them land within 6 feet. Kaya po, ginawa yung social distancing, 6 feet to 1 meter distance. Okay? After that po, the other way is airborne. Ano po yung airborne? These are smaller particles that float in the air. And this is the reason po that we wear a mask and that we wear a face shield and that we open the windows and that we have an electric fan para any droplets malabas na ho sa bahay nyo And hindi po sila makapenetrate ng mask nyo at mahaharang na rin po ng face shield nyo. So kung mahangin po yung lugar, the droplets will be swept away. So if you are in a room po na may aircon, try to open po kahit papano the windows. Try to circulate the air para po kahit may droplet po na pumasok doon, it will land 6 feet away. Kung meron naman pong airborne particles, madadala po sila ng electric fan palabas. Okay?
Next po, from Miss May Bataclan. Hi, Dr. Anna, watching from Amadeo, Cavite.
Hi ma'am, naku, parang nakakatakot din po because Cavite is part of NCR+. So ma'am, stay home, stay safe, at wag makihalubilo po dun sa mga hindi nyo po kasama sa bahay. Ito Reina, answer this question. Should people wear masks at home?
At home, pagka magkakasama kayo talaga ever since sa bahay, I think yes.
What do you mean? Should they wear mask or wag na mag-mask since magkasama
Yeah, sorry.
kayo?
I meant, huwag na mag-mask. Pagka magkakasama na kayo talaga. But when like, say, may dumayo or may galing sa ibang household, both of you should wear a mask for everybody inside the house.
Very good. Tama.
Yeah, should wear a mask.
Yeah. Very good. Very good answer. Kasi 'di ba, nako-confuse tayo, may nagsasabing mag-mask sa bahay. Ang masasabi ko po, kung yung kasama nyo sa bahay is your husband, your wife, your kid, your kasambahay, your mother-in-law, kayo talaga yung magkasama, then there's no need to wear a mask. Okay? Kasi baka mas mahirap pa. Okay? I mean, what I'm trying to say is, baka masyado na ka ng pagod wearing a mask at home, tuloy sa labas ng bahay, di ka na mag-mask. Alam mo yun, yung too much na. My advice sa ganito is wear the mask outside your house. And inside your house, you cannot, pwedeng wag nang mag-mask kung talagang malakas ang loob mo na nag-mask ka dun sa labas ng bahay mo. Nakuha mo yun? If however, hindi ka nagmamask sa labas ng bahay, just be conscious that you are exposing the persons that you love to this virus na hindi ka po nag-ingat sa labas ng bahay. So, advice, wear mask outside the house. Inside the house, don't wear mask. Tama ka naman kung may darating na hindi, like for example, the Grab driver, or halimbawa, nasira yung aircon nyo, kailangan yung paayos, may mamang darating mag-aayos ng aircon, parang ganon, then both of you have to wear a mask. Okay?
From one of our viewers, pilgrimage po ba kaya pwede?
Alam mo, I'm just being honest if you're just gonna stay in the car and drive around, wala naman ho sigurong masama. Pero again, parang hindi ko rin, baka naman you're gonna eat in the McDonald's or the Jollibee pag may dadaanan kayo. Yun yung mahirap Kasi once we allow something, pahaba na ng pahaba yung kwento So, theoretically, a pilgrimage is okay, especially if you're not leaving the car. Doon lang kayo, you drive to the front of the whatever. Siguro kung hindi na talaga kaya ng inyong mental health at kailangan nyo lumabas ng bahay, then okay. Pero kung hahaba ng pahaba yung pilgrimage, then kakain muna sa McDo, and then after that, may nakalimutan dito. Pahaba na ng pahaba And then, okay, isama natin yung kapitbahay natin on the pilgrimage dahil malungkot naman. Anyway, we know her. And then your brother calls wanting to join the pilgrimage, and then, wala na rin na. So, I mean, if you're really gonna be super strict and you are the only one going the pilgrimage with the immediate people in your house and you promise not to leave the car and that you're not gonna buy or go into a fast food, then so be it. Paano kung naihi ka sa pilgrimage? O, paano yun? But again, realistically, you can probably wear a mask in the CR. But again, kasi the more, nagets nyo yon, the more hinahaba natin yung usapan, the more may napapasok na mga ayaw nating mangyari. Yun po yun.
From Mr. Peterson Doc, do you think that this virus is man-made or according to WHO came from an animal passed to human?
Well, Sir Peterson, tama ba Peterson?
Yes po, Peterson Ong.
Okay, Sir Peterson, thank you for this very interesting question. Kasi talagang panahon pa talaga nung nag-start na talaga po ito, last January 2020, eh talagang yan ang number one na tanong ng lahat ng tao. Ako po, I'm not a virologist. I'm also not a gene sequencer. And we can only know this by gene sequencing talaga, yung patient number one eh. What I heard po, ano, from people who are in the microbiome field, and that's not me, I cannot, ano ko, talaga daw, ano, sa tingin nila, it jumped from the animal, zoonotic po ang tawag doon, ano, zoonotic, zoonotic, no? It started from animals and moved to humans. Pero do I know for sure? May issue po ngayon whether China was really that open sa mga WHO inspectors eh. So ayoko na kung, I really don't know. It's not my field of It's not my field of expertise. Pero siguro po, we just have to read and research more about it. But truly po, why do diseases jump ngayon from animals to humans? Or bakit yung mga previous diseases, biglang lumalaganap na po? Eto lang for example, dengue. Do you notice na parang dumadami na yung dengue ngayon, ano? These kinds of diseases, and kasama na rin po rin yung SARS-CoV dito. As we develop more of our, people develop and forests are one of those that they develop. Kumbaga, pinapasukan na po natin yung natural habitat po ng mga animals. Parang we live closer to nature. Like dengue, kasi kina-cut down po dati, the mosquitoes were far away, ganon. Ngayon, they're starting to come here kasi tayo rin ang lumalapit sa kanila. Dine-develop po natin yung mga dati po nilang tinitirhan. So now they're bothering us. So I can't really tell you for sure, but definitely po, yung development is one of those issues kung bakit po mas nagkaka-transference po from animals to humans po na sakit. Okay?
From Miss Victoria Sepe, watching here in QC. Hello, Tarems.
Hi po, ma'am, and stay safe kasi QC has one of the highest positivity rates.
From one of our viewers, Doktora, matigas ulo ng pari namin, demanding a procession.
Naku po. I find it hard and difficult to answer this question. And I think tinayagan ng IATF yung ibang church, ano? But siguro let's take our cue na lang from the Pope, 'di ba? The Pope talaga yung mga po niya, activities niya talaga nag-cut down. Italy has a surge. So siguro let's follow the Pope kasi kung yung Pope nagka-cut down, tayo dapat din po siguro, no? But living in the real world, siguro po I think maganda at masinsinan usapan na lang po, in all honesty. Kasi siguro po, we just really have to be very honest, open, trusting of each other and our good intentions. Ako po, I'm not in favor. And on the other hand, I also don't want to fight with yung honest talk, magandang usapan po. And again, these kinds of things need to have the permit of the mayor. So siguro po, baka naman mayor ng padala nito. These kinds of events, sa province po namin, personal events have to get the approval po ng barangay captain, and bigger events have to get the approval of the mayor. So siguro kasama po ito sa mayor. Siguro po what I could say is honesty and openness would be the best approach towards this instead of starting a fight.
Rinig
Ikaw,
niyo po ako?
Reyna, what do you want to say about the priest na nag-i-insist? Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, Miss Kat, please read the next question at naputol ata si Ma'am Reyna.
Hello po, rinig niyo po ako?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, that's good. From Miss Rowena Diones, hello po, Doktora. Salamat po sa mga paalala. Ingat po tayong lahat.
Hi, Rowena. Good afternoon.
From Mr. Jimmy Ganyon Suryaga, good afternoon, Doktora. Watching you in San Juan.
Sir, good afternoon.
From Miss Karina Rumbawa Lincuna, kami Doc, since ako lumalabas, bumibili ng mga essential needs namin at kasama ko po mother ko na 68 na po at na-stroke, nakamas po kami kahit dito sa loob ng bahay at di po kami sabay-sabay kumain.
Ma'am Karina, that's an even added layer of protection. Kung kaya niyo po, then I would congratulate you for that. But yung iba po talaga hindi na po kaya, then that's okay also. But yeah, okay lang ho yun. Especially ganito lang there are some persons, kayo po, you're going out for essential needs. There are some people that are really highly exposed. Isa na po dun yung husband ko. So we try to limit po talaga yung bisita din po namin sa nanay niya because as a mayor talagang umiikot po eh. So tama po yun. If you would like to do that, that's so totally okay, ma'am. Totally okay.
From Miss Josephine Laruscain, Doktora, is AstraZeneca po ba is safe sa tulad ko na mag-60 na this July? May maintenance sa high blood, may nervous, may GERD at may asthmatic po ako.
Mom, it's safe for adults over the age of 60. In fact, it's the medicine po in the Philippines that was advised po sa mga over 60. So yes, I advised my 84-year-old uncle to take 86 na po yung uncle ko. I told him yes, AstraZeneca. Yung isa po 83, I also told him yes, AstraZeneca. Yes, it is safe. And we're gonna do AstraZeneca sa totoo lang next week.
Yes, Doctor, I'm back. Also, let's do also the Moderna, Doc. No, back to back kaya.
Anuhin muna natin kung ano yung nandito sa Pilipinas. Kasi baka ma-confuse lang. Too much info rin naman is not good.
Yes. From Mr. Alfredo Recalde Jr. Good afternoon, Doctora. Keep safe and healthy from Quezon Province.
Wow, Quezon Province. Merong Quezon City ngayon, Quezon Province. Sir, kumusta po kayo?
From Miss Maria Teresa Sengson. Hey, Doktora, na-inject na ako kahapon. Worry ako kasi 3 times survivor my high blood. Gout, pero I am very willing for my protection kasi we assist sick people. No side effects so far.
Oh, tingnan mo. Ang ganda naman ng kwento ni ma'am. Please update us po on how you are doing also sa susunod pong araw. Si ma'am I know is si Ma'am I know po is very active, but binanggit nga po niya lahat ng sakit niya, but still naglakas loob po siya to receive AstraZeneca. Congratulations po.
From Miss Joros de Guzman. Hello po, Doktora. Be safe.
Hi, Joros. Thank you. Kayo rin.
From Miss Maria Teresa Sengson, I encourage na magpa-inject po kayo.
Ang ganda naman. Pwedeng sabihin ng Pope, pwedeng sabihin ng President, lahat-lahat. Pero I think, sa akin lang the most powerful advice comes from someone that you know and trust. So, if you know someone and you trust them and they got vaccinated and they're okay, malaking bagay po talaga yon. A lot of Filipinos also told me, Reina, I don't know if some of your classmates in nursing or friends na bakunahan sa States. Ako, from my classmates, doon ako kumuha po ng lakas. Yung iba naman po, from the relatives sa US, kasi marami na pong na-inject ng mga seniors sa US. So, they advise po the relatives here na to go ahead. Ayun.
Actually, Doc, this is the story namin, no, dito sa family. Ayaw talaga namin magpabakuna. I will be very honest. At first, no, yung mga first batch, we don't want to be in the first line of the first batch. What made us, actually last week lang, Last week lang kami nag-decide. Tama po yung sinasabi nyo, Doc, na you have to sit down. The family members should sit down all together, discuss this issue. Hindi po ito yung simpleng, nanganak yan, pabakunahan na ng MMR, measles, or chickenpox. Hindi po ganun siya. Alam natin automatic sa mga bata, papabakunahan. This one, we really have to discuss because I have a senior dad and I have a senior mom who has comorbidities, no? Una, we are so scared na pabakunahan sila kasi baka mamaya magkaroon ng side effect. However, talagang pinanood ko sa kanila itong video po ninyo. And I even told them na, look at Doktora, she had her vaccine last month pa. And she's okay. No, okay pa siya. Wala namang nangyari sa kanya sa awa ng Diyos. So what made us change our mind? Tama yung sinabi mo, Doktora, 70%, 80% efficacy, or 60% efficacy. At least may efficacy. At least meron. Ito naman ang lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila. May add ko lang po sa pagdidesisyon nyo bilang pamilya. Ang mahalagang harapin ngayon is COVID. Kasi most of them are telling me, most of my family members are always telling me, paano kung may side effect? Paano kung may long-term effect? This is what I told them. Tsaka na natin harapin yung long-term effect pag nandyan na. Pwede bang COVID muna ang harapin natin? And then kung ano man yung long-term effect, I'm sure mapaghahandaan yan dahil marami ang nagpabakuna, hindi lang ikaw. Hindi lang tayo. So yun ang sinasabi ko. Pag nandyan na yung problema, tsaka natin harapin. Because we can never move forward unless we face what is current on the situation right now. Yun po ang lagi kong sinasabi.
True. Kasi talaga ito yung problema ngayon eh. So problemahin natin yung mangyayari pag nangyari na siya. And remember, 400 million naman tayong sabay. Okay, so mag-iisip din yung mga scientists, okay?
So 400 million tayong sabay.
400 million tayo, okay?
Okay, so from Miss Rowena Reyes, ako, Doktora, safe po ba magpa-inject kasi diabetic po ako and high blood din?
Mas lalo po kayong dapat magpa-inject dahil pag na-COVID ang diabetic at high blood, naku po, yun lang. I don't like to say scary stuff but let me tell you this, that number one po na possibility of dying is somebody older than 60. Number 2 possibility, someone obese. Number 3 possibility po are those with many ibang sakit. So kung nahuhulog kayo doon, pabakuna na kayo. Kasi pag na-COVID kayo, super bad yung mangyayari.
Okay. From Miss Maria Teresa Sengson, yes, thank you, Doktora, Congresswoman.
Matapang si ma'am. And the fact is, mas madali kang maka-impluwensya ng tao kung ikaw mismo ay nabakunahan. 'Di ba?
Yes. Agree po, Doktora. Next po. From Mr. Joe Rose de Guzman, Doktora, tanong ko lang po if ako po kasi may cancer stage 3. Cervical po, pwede ako magpa-vaccine pati mga apo ko na mahina ang mga baga po nila. Please, gusto ko pong malaman.
Dapat ho kayo magpabakuna because if you have cancer and you're actively sick and magkaroon po kayo ng COVID, nako, hindi rin ho maganda yung possibilities na mangyayari po. So, better to be vaccinated. And the mahinang baga, better to be vaccinated.
Okay. I think he's saying po na 40 years old na ako.
Ma'am, okay lang po yun. In fact, you can get Sinovac.
From Miss Kat, please flash. From Miss Elisa M. Dungo, ask ko lang po, if na-COVID sila before, pwede po ba magpa-vaccine now?
Ma'am, 90 days. Magpalipas po na 90 days.
I think that's...
Ito lang, I wanted to share this. If you had COVID before and you got vaccinated, mas maganda pa raw ho yung antibody response nyo. kumbaga, ano yung katawan mo talagang magpro-produce talaga siya ng protective antibodies. Kasi 2 times pong parang na-stimulate po yung system nyo from the COVID and from the vaccine. So talagang maganda yung mo. You'll do even better. So, ilalive na naman po namin ni Miss Kat yung aking second dose. It's coming up. I'm really very excited. Sa inyo po, please, you know what? Ito lang marami talagang tradisyon. Pero yung mga tradisyon natin have to be changed. And we need to adjust ourselves. Kasi po, yung sitwasyon na hinaharap po natin, people are dying in tents. Ganun na ho yun Our situation is very serious as a nation. And I would like to keep everybody safe po. Habang hinihintay po natin, hopefully and God willing, na bumaba po yung COVID rate natin. Okay? So sa inyo po lahat, I just can
Dok, ay
please say this
humabot
again.
Last one question.
Sige po.
From Miss Jofril Sumalinog, Doktora, di naman siguro sa pilitan kasi ako ayoko po magpabakuna.
Wala naman hong pumipilit. Wala naman hong pumipilit sa inyo. But what happens if you get into the ER po and you are in the tent? O paano yun? What's gonna happen? Do you have a good answer for that? And then my question to you is, bakit po, is there something that we could do or reassure you personally para po makamove kayo from your ayaw kong magpabakuna towards opening up your mind man lamang and I'm open to exploring the possibility? Bakit po ayaw nyo? May nangyari po ba? That's also a good question kasi talagang iba't iba po talaga yung iba't iba po yung motivations po ng bawat tao. And iba't iba din po talaga yung dapat nating approach. Eto lang sa ibang bansa po, you can't travel, you can't get certain jobs unless you're vaccinated. Like sa Indonesia. Sa Pilipinas nga, babait sila Sa Indonesia, and they're having vaccine passports, Reyna. For example, nabakunahan ka, then you don't have to wait in the airport. Kung hindi ka nabakunahan, then you have to wait 14 days. Magkakaroon ng mga ganun So wala naman hong sapilitan, but it's going to be more and more difficult for you to be able to do what you want. Sa Amerika nga, merong diskusyon na yung bang merong discrimination between those who got vaccinated and those who didn't. And talagang ikaw, Ray, just think about this, no? You're having a party. Parang you feel comfortable if everyone got vaccinated versus hindi Baka ayaw mo pang bakuna, baka you don't even want to play with if you have kids. You may not want to hire someone who's not vaccinated. Lalo na halimbawa, yung industriya nyo po, magkakatabi talaga. Like construction, my God. People are really, packed tight. So, baka naman sabihin po ng boss, nako, really sorry talaga. I'm willing to pay for your vaccination. But if you get sick, ano gagawin ko, 'di ba? So, all of this is not legal. Wala naman pong sapilitan. But if you were hiring 3 people and the job is close in and 2 got vaccinated, 1 got vaccinated and the 2 didn't because they don't like, who are you gonna hire? Ikaw, Reyna.
Doktora,
Mahirap Oo. Like, I'm a boss. Like what? I'm gonna pay for your hospitalization?
Exactly.
I'm willing to pay for your vaccination, pero pag na-ICU ka, hindi ko kayang bayaran yun.
Ako, Doktora, piece of advice and 2 cents worth dito sa topic na to. Napakasimple lang sa akin. Let's live one day at a time. Kumbaga, kung ano yung problema ngayon, yun ang harapin natin. Kumbaga, yung parang problemahin natin in the future. That's the reason why we have doctors, why we have scientists. Let us trust them to do their jobs. That's number 1. Number 2, gusto ko na lang mabuhay ng, 'di ba? Ang sarap-sarap mabuhay na wala kang iniisip kasi bakunado ka na. Ang iisipin mo na lang is sana walang taong mahawa dahil hindi pa sila bakunado. 'Yun. Napakasarap isipin na uuwi ka sa bahay, galing ka sa labas, hindi ka magiging carrier kasi yung mga anak mo, merong nag-iintay sa mga anak,
Talaga, yes.
'di ba? 'Yun ang
Peace
iniisip
of mind talaga.
Yes. One day at a time lang po tayo. Wag po tayong masyadong mag-isip
Tsaka
ng
yung peace of mind po talaga na nabakunahan kayo. Talagang, kaya nga yung hashtag is bakunado, protektado.
Doc, baka gusto niyo pong i-share sa kanila yung sinasabi niyo pong pasyente niyo po sa Cardinal Santos na tinutulungan niyo po. Pang-ilan na po siya sa line at ganun po katindi.
Gumaling na siya without being able to go to the ER. Buti na lang gumaling siya, okay? Kasi 3 days ago, when we tried to put her in, she was number 76. And then became number 36. After 3 days, number 25. After number 25, gumaling na ho yung tao without the ER. Mabuti gumaling siya. What if nag-worse? So, then 10
Yes,
naman.
agree. And many have been parang na-expire na sa tent lang. 'Di ba? Yung iba gumaling na katulad po nung inyo pong tinulungan. Pero yung iba, paano po yung iba namatay na sa tent? 'Di ba? Tas
Namatay na lang sa tent.
yes.
Yun nga ho, sir, I don't want to see you in a tent. Malungkot ho yun. And again, you know, meron talaga, you can't say na it won't, kasi may 2% talaga eh, 2% ang mamamatay. Okay, 2%. So, sabihin na natin ano, ito lang oh,
to Ma'am Bless.
1,000 a day tayo times 0.02. 200 mamamatay. Period, end of story, 200 ang
Ano
mamamatay.
to, raffle na lang sa 200
Yun.
kung sino po yung 200, Doktora. Raffle draw, no? Kung
200. Where he will die, I don't know. Baka sa tent na lang itong 200 na to.
Oh my God. From Ma'am Bless, haba ng pinila, 5 days. Grabe.
Oh, yun na nga. Oh.
Mr. Peter.
Napasok mo lang tuloy. Oh, ito lang out of that 10,000 a day, okay? 2,000 will need a doctor's, kasi at 2,000 will need a doctor's, parang kailangan na matingnan ng doktor dahil hindi na siya mild, okay? So, 2,000 na yon, every day yon. Sabihin natin for 30 days, o sabihin na lang natin 20 days, 40,000 yung magsisiksikan sa ER. You know, this is not America. So, we don't have that many beds. And number 2 is we don't even have that many personnels. Kasi yung mga iba, ayaw nang patrabahuin yung mga asawa nilang nurse kasi natatakot din sila. So, yun, we really are limited. And kung si Ma'am Claire de la Fuente na nga po, who is already an OPM icon at may kaya din naman po yung tao at lahat-lahat po, yun po ang kanyang sinapit. It's so sad. You know, even if you have money now, because everyone really took out their life savings talaga, tinatapon na sa ER, wala po talagang kama. Yun.
Ito, Doktora, can I just read this circulating in the internet from one of our hero, doctor po siya. Earlier today, I had the most difficult intubation on a COVID positive patient. Not because she has a difficult airway, but because she was a doctor and a mom who had to bid farewell to her daughter via video call before I put her to sleep and be intubated. Sabi po nung patient na doctor, o sige na, i-intubate na ako. I love you, baby girl. Mag-ingat ka, ha? Those words were uttered as she held back her tears. I felt that through and through my heart. This is a story of a doctor who has a patient po na i-intubate na doctor din. Ayan po, nawawalan na po tayo ng mga doktor.
Ayun na nga, malungkot. And what's intubation? Yung tinutubo na po yung mga tao kasi they can't breathe on their own. Okay? So, I have intubated so many persons. The thought, it's really horrible. It's truly horrible. It is truly horrible. I cannot, wish it on anyone else. I have done it so many times and it's really horrible. So, yun lang po ang masasabi ko. So, to everyone, please stay safe. Peterson, meron pa pala.
From Mr. Peterson Ong. Ako po, Sinovac or Sinopharm preferred because of its inactivated virus technology. At saka yes, I need it for vaccine passport. It will become a
Ayan na nga
requirement
ba?
when going abroad.
Ayan na nga, tama po si sir. Nagkakaroon ako ng issues ngayon between those who were vaccinated and those who were not vaccinated. Kasi nagiging ano na siya for employment, for traveling, for ang dami po. So, eventually po, you might call it discriminatory. It's actually discriminatory. Pero talagang ano po, it's going to become a reality. So, yun po yun. And
Doc,
then,
na-share
secondly, tama din po yung sinabi ni sir. I like to be vaccinated with Sinovac, Reina, kasi I like the technology of Sinovac. Though all of the vaccines are actually okay. Sinovac ang binibigay sa mga barangay? Okay. Walang side effect po yung Sinovac sa akin. And number two is, tama po si Sir, Sinovac is the oldest technology known in the vaccine world. Yun po yung inactivated vaccine. So sa milyon na po since the start of the polio vaccination, ginamit po yung technology niyon. It has been proven safe for more than, I don't know, 50 years? Ako, no, 70 years. Siguro 50 years po, ganon. 50, 60 years na po yung technology yon. So if you are worried about new technology, which some of the newer vaccines have, then Sinovac will be excellent for you kasi old technology siya. Yun. At that's why I like Sinovac.
Share ko lang din yung shinare nung batchmate kong nurse, doc. Sa one of the country in Europe, no, di ko na po babanggitin. Sabi po niya, doon daw po sa lugar nila, once you are mag-land sa kanila, automatic babakunahan ka sa airport. Automatic.
Pala.
Yes.
At
Automatic
least
daw.
di ka na imagine that.
Libre.
I think this vaccine passport and judging people if they have been vaccinated or not for employment, talagang of course that is illegal Pero I see it happening and it will be a reality. Yun ang nakikita ko po.
From Miss Remedios Nogoy Jeronimo, good evening po, Doktora. Ingat po tayo. God bless you more po.
Okay. Mahaba pa to. Oh my gosh. Go.
From Miss Michelle Foxtrot, hi Doc Anna, good evening po. Ask ko lang po ito. 1, effective po ba yung air purifier necklace in preventing from getting the virus? Number 2,
Isa lang. May nakalaban. The air purifier necklace. Well, yun ang tinatawag nating adjunct. Anong yung meaning na adjunct? Nakakadagdag. Pero hindi siya that's not going to save your life. What will save your life is a mask properly worn, a face shield, not like that kasi ako mahilig din ako mag-face shield ng ganyan pag umiikot ako ng SM kasi nahuhulog yung hair ko sa mukha ko, hindi headband po yung face shield, okay? So parati akong sinisigawan ng guard at may karapatan ho siyang sumigaw. Mask, face shield, social distancing, alcohol. Ngayon, if you wanna wear air purifier necklace, wala naman pong masama. Lalo na kung medyo fashionable. Pero hindi po kayo magtatanggal ng mask dahil naka-necklace kayo.
Second question, is it safe po ba to go out but in the car only, like drive-thru to Jollibee or McDo? My son po kasi has autism and I hear, in this pandemic is too much for them. What I do is we go around in a car except this ECQ. To lessen boredom, we go out for some driving or food drive-thru. Thanks po, Doc.
Honestly, ma'am, ginagawa ko rin yon. So, ilalagay ko yung anak ko sa sasakyan along with a dog. And then we keep driving around sinasama ko siya sa SM when we go, grocery shopping. And then kumakain po siya ng shaky sa sasakyan. Theoretically, it's okay. I wouldn't say, as long as hindi po bababa ng sasakyan, pwede na rin po. Also for the seniors na hindi po makalabas ng bahay, That's not a bad idea. Ginagawa ko po rin yun. Pero ngayon, ECQ, medyo strict po talaga.
Doktora, tanong ko lang po dito po ba sa San Luis, AstraZeneca po ba ang vaccine po natin?
Sabi po ni Mayor, I don't know, where is Mayor? The munisipyo po got vaccinated po with AstraZeneca. Mayor, ano po yung ano sa barangay?
Sinovac.
Sinovac, yes. Sinovac sa barangay healthcare workers. Okay. Oh, eto po. Sir, from the municipal staff, they got AstraZeneca, but the barangay healthcare workers, they got Sinovac, and the feedback po sa Sinovac, no side effects.
That's all that we have for now, Doktora.
So to everyone, please enjoy Holy Week by yourself, with your family, in your home, doing Zoom. Okay? And please stay safe kasi po hindi po biro itong surge na ito. So to everyone, let us pray po na for guidance. Let's pray po for compassion. Let's pray po for mercy from the Lord. Sabi nga po nila, and I asked this to my best friend who's like a lay minister. Sabi ko, how can I get hope? Bakit nangyayari to? At sabi niya, you know what, Anna, nobody can answer kung bakit nangyayari to. You just really have to trust in the Lord and you have to trust in His plans. Pero, sinabi rin niya, you also have to do your part. So sa inyo po lahat, have a blessed and safe and healthy Holy Week.